Well, hey there, YouTubes. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking with a family member of mine, and he said, I used to be just like you. And then he went on to say, at age 19, he took Yahweh back into his life, and he became a true believer. Really? You used to be just like me. You used to be a lesbian. You used to be biologically and gender-wise female. You used to have a masculine gender expression even though you're a female. You were baptized, raised, confirmed, later rebelled Presbyterian. Growing up, you saw a lot of hypocrisy in your religion. You started to question your religion. You started to explore other religions as early as mid-teenage years. Oh, and also you realized that you were a homosexual, which, ironically enough, according to many, not all, but many, within the Abrahamic religion that you later reconverted to, that religion says that, oh yeah, you're going to hell because you're a bad person, even though all these feelings inside you say that you were born this way. You used to be just like me. You used to spend evenings crying and praying to take the gay away from you, to make you straight, so that you can be on the straight and narrow, so that your deity will love you just as much, so that you can be right in the arms of your deity. Because your deity says that who you are, the deity that made you the way you are, told you that you were a sin. You used to be just like me. You explored the internet to learn about what the Bible actually does say about you. You tried to explore, but then your parent later put a filter on your computer that blocked out the word culture to learn about other religions, other types of theism, mostly pagan in origin. For a time, you practiced paganism. For a time, you were agnostic. For a time, you kind of didn't know what you were. For a time, you followed the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oh, and you spent several wonderful summers and had amazing conversations with your atheist godfather and your agnostic, now then later Buddhist godmother. You had somewhat magical-ish experiences when it comes to the paganism that you followed for a time. You talked to and hung out with people of multiple different religions when you were in college, going for your 4-year program. Oh, wait a minute, you only got a 2-year program. Not ripping on education levels at all, just stating for a point that I've had more time in the academic community in order to talk to different people of different walks of life. But yeah, you hung out and talked to pagans, Hindus, Wiccans, people of multiple different faiths, Jews, Muslims. You explored other religions. You learned the history of the Abrahamic religions themselves, about how they descended from Canaanism, which was a common practice, and it was most likely these Canaanites who split off became Jews that took the masculine god, the male god of the Canaan religion, with them. You went through a lot of thought and a lot of meditation. You talked to different people online. You took a statistics class that taught you about this magical thing called the null hypothesis, and about how statistics and how numbers actually worked before you were, I don't know, 21, 22, and finally realized you were walking by that same old road in your mind and realized that your wall of theism was gone. Really? You used to be just like me? Bullshit. Ultimately, we all take our own paths to how we get to our current lines of thought. A lot of them are influenced by logic and reason, some of them are not. Some of them are just by what we observe or what we feel. But it boggles my mind that this family member of mine could boil something down to, I used to be just like you when it comes to logic. No. What brought me to becoming an atheist? It wasn't just logic. It wasn't just skepticism. It's all these other experiences that I've had in my life, all these other things that I've learned about religion over the time, all this hypocrisy that I've seen within Christianity, all these other factors that have shaped my life and shaped who I am, who have shaped Raven Blaze, I wouldn't be the same person that I am today without those experiences. Now, yeah, honestly, my sexual orientation didn't put a massive crack in that wall. But then again, the conversations that I had with my godparents, my atheist godfather, my agnostic, now Buddhist godmother, massively shaped who I am today. I honestly think that if it hadn't have been for my sexual orientation putting that big old crack in my wall, I might be a very bad person now. I know I certainly wouldn't be progressive in my political beliefs. I know that I wouldn't be as open to diversity as I am today. I might not have even spent the time with my godparents that I did. That shaped me so fundamentally and the type of person that I am. We all have different journeys to our current thoughts and belief systems. So I guess I just wanted to express that to y'all and say, don't let anybody ever tell you, I used to be just like you. Because it's total bull. Total bullshit. Peace out, YouTubes.